Vegas Cycling Freak here. Got a different kind of video today. In addition to loving to ride bicycles, I also love to play guitar. I've been playing guitar a long time, play electric guitar. And today I thought I'd do a little video about a wah pedal that there's very little information about on the internet. It's the Schaller, most people call it the Bow Wow Yoy Yoy pedal. It's just a funny name. But so this is a wah pedal that was made by Schaller sometime, I think in the late 60s. This is the first pattern wah pedal. There was like 2 other patterns that followed this one. I like this one the best. I think it looks the coolest, and certainly has the most durable shell. Now, it has 2 different settings. You can see there's this Yoy Yoy and a Bow Wow. Now the so-called Bow Wow setting is the wah sound that we're all familiar with. The Yoy Yoy setting is a, I'm going to say it's sort of like a foot control flanger sound. It's really cool. If you keep it in the treble range and just kind of rock it just a little bit, you can get this really cool sound with a clean guitar. And with distortion, you get kind of a more subtle wah sound. It's still usable. Some people have said, you know, I don't care for that sound, but I think it's pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure what this shell is constructed of. I think it's a zinc alloy or zinc casting. It has, I don't know, about maybe an inch of travel or so, but there's a lot of range in that inch. Now, originally these had this particular one has 2 input jacks. I guess the very original ones, or one version of them, had a balanced input jack right here, like for a mic cable. This just has 2 1/4-inch jacks. The output was originally a cord that was soldered to the switch right here. This is kind of a really weird bypass switch. It is wired in true bypass. It's like a 4-pole double throw weirdo switch. This switch for the mode switch is just a regular rocker switch. The pot is a 100K reverse log. Has this sort of interesting pinion gear on here. It's like made of brass, I guess. It has a little set screw right there that holds on to the shaft of the pot. Now you can see here they have kind of an area in the casting where you could put a pot, but the switch is occupying that space. So what they did in this particular model of wah is they have like this brass, like a folded brass plate that the pot mounts on, and that's just screwed into the wah shell. Now the other couple things of note are the transistors. They're BC109Bs. I understand there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of transistors that were used in these. I've seen also BC112s, and I can't remember what the other ones are off the top of my head. But now you'll see here also it uses dual inductors. This is a 1.7 Henry and a 350 millihenry over here. I measured these with inductance meters, so I know what they are. I've seen schematics on the internet. I built a clone of this. I happen to have a old stereo equalizer that had actual inductors that were close to the values I needed, so I used those. But you can't just go build a clone of this, because you know these aren't your standard 500 millihenry inductors, like they're using a crybaby. If you're to use those, this thing will just not sound good at all. So other than that, there's not that much to say. You know, I got this off of eBay for a really good price because it was missing the bottom plate. So I made a new bottom plate out of an old baking like cookie sheet, and you know, that works just fine. And a little bit different than a crybaby. It doesn't have the rubber on the treadle, but it's a very cool pedal. They're hard to find here in the USA. I got this one off eBay, you know, for a really good price because it was missing the bottom cover. And in terms of size and weight, this is about the same size as a crybaby, and but it feels smaller under your foot than a crybaby. So that's it kind of for the technical details. So now I'm going to put a sound clip up of me just kind of noodling around, going through all the kind of different sounds that you can get with it. So thanks for watching. Come back again sometime. I'll have a new either guitar or bike related video up, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.